Have you ever been in a similar situation where you actually wanted to do something that was kind of difficult, kind of uncomfortable? You knew that you wanted to do it, but you actually freeze and didn't act? Personally, that happened to me so many times, bro. Just one story that comes into my mind is the one where I was in the autobus, There was a cute girl just in front of me, and I started thinking about all the things that I could say. And then my mind said, yeah, but I will not talk with her in the autobus. I actually wanted to, but I don't know, but it's awkward if the others listen to our conversation, and so I will wait until we get out, and then I will talk with her. She got out of the autobus on another stop. Imagine how much regret I had. The whole day I was thinking about it. Bro, I had the perfect opportunity, but I didn't act. And the best part is that I learned how to solve this problem in literally 1 second. So you probably don't know who I am. My name is Andrea Foneri, and my mission is to become the best and freest version of myself and to help you out on that same way. So if that sounds interesting, subscribe. And it's crazy how many times I freezed. I knew exactly that I wanted to act. Even though it was an uncomfortable situation, I knew exactly that I wanted to act. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, but I just freezed. I listened to the pussy part of my brain telling me that, yeah, I will wait the perfect opportunity. Does it sound familiar to you? And then I actually learned how to solve this problem through the 1 second rule. And every time I used this rule, I acted. And even if I failed, even if I got rejected, even if I tried something out but it didn't work out, even if I shot my shot but I missed the shot, I felt like a beast. I felt like I had actually done what I wanted to do. Even if I failed, didn't matter. I felt that inner satisfaction. And the 1 second rule is all about not giving your brain the time to think. But why should we actually give our brain the time to think? And that is very simply because we both know this. The more time we wait, the lower the probability will actually be that we will act, because we will start thinking about that negative thing that could happen, and we will start thinking about the pros and cons and all those things. And so I used to use the 5 second rule, which basically is counting down from 5 to 0 and then acting. But there is still 5 seconds. 5 seconds are sometimes too much. In 5 seconds, your brain can start thinking about something, can start give you the right thought to make you start thinking about negative things, and then sometimes you don't act. The 5 second rule is still great, but I think that the 1 second rule is much better. Very simply because I don't need to start thinking about the pros and cons. I just need to act. I already know that I want to do it. And so giving my brain the time to think is not always the best thing. I would say it's actually not a good thing, because why would you need to give your brain the time to think? It's not time to think, it's time to act. And so the 1 second rule is actually quite simple. And it states that as soon as you know that you want to do something, that you want to act, especially if it's a uncomfortable thing, just do it without thinking. Just not even give yourself 1 second. You will see that if you actually will follow this rule, the 1 second rule, you will do so many more things, bro. So many more things, because the only thing actually stopping you from acting, at least for me, was my brain telling me,
Oh no, because.
and so I know that even if you tell yourself, yeah, I will use the 1 second rule from now on, I just go and act, I know that sometimes there will come the thought in your mind, like it does with me, that
Because we shouldn't do it because of that.
it just happened to me yesterday, bro. And we very often don't act by giving our brain the time to start thinking about negative possibilities. We don't need it. We know that we want to act either ways, don't we? If it goes bad, but you acted, you won. And if it goes well and you acted, you won. We can only lose if we don't act. So I give you the permission to fail. Give yourself the permission to try and do mistakes, because at the end of the day, you haven't failed until you accept failure. So if you try and try and try and try and do mistakes and learn out of it and learn out of it and learn out of it, it's not failure, bro. Not at all. It's actually progress. So give yourself the permission to do mistakes and to progress. But never, 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 ever give yourself the permission to not act. So I hope that this video actually helped you on the way towards becoming the best version of yourself. And if it actually did, then subscribe, because as I said, my mission is to help you out on that way. And so remember the most important thing. We could die today, bro. Literally, we could die today. So why not living like it? Why not being who we want to be, doing what we want to do, and now you know how to do what you want to do by using the 1 second rule. And most importantly, feeling every single moment. How lucky we are to be able to experience this magical thing called life. Wish you all the best and see you in the next video, bro.